I do think that I think there are some men that think if a woman makes him wait for sex, it's a green flag. But actually, I think in 2023, I think it's just she's just not that into you or banging somebody else, to be honest. If she makes you wait, that's what my thought process. I have a couple of other analogies here I'd like to go over. Here's some other analogies. Perhaps we can hammer the point home. Let's see here. I think, did I do the McDonald's one? I might have, wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. Here's one. Okay. Do I do this one? Hold on. We'll do that in just a sec. Imagine every woman the man she's going for has dated in the past, got tons of effort. Trips to Hawaii, Paris, Tokyo. Personally selected gifts based on her likes. Excellent communication on everything she needs to know about. And now that she gets with him, new guy, right? He decides to be very tight with his money and effort. No trips further than to Target in their local city. Gifts are like maybe a $50 gift card to Sephora. And yeah. Then when she asks what's up with him doing so much less for her, he says, it's because I knew they were just momentary fun, but I think you might be the perfect partner, so you have to earn all the effort I normally just give out freely to the other women I've dated.
I wouldn't be with him. I think I would want to have fun with him if he had the means to, not necessarily feel like I'm earning it from someone who should unconditionally love me.
So you're saying that you wouldn't be with that guy?
Probably not. What's keeping me there? Maybe he's amazing inside and out, but like I'd want to be on the same page with his like thought process with saving money. I think I would just tell myself he was just trying to save money, not that I would have to necessarily earn it.
So you wouldn't be with him because he's trying to save money?
No, I would.
Oh, so
that,
you would
in
stay
that
with
way
him?
I would. Yeah, I'd support that.
So you would be okay, just to like make it clear, you would be okay with the fact that this guy has made all of this effort for girls who are just nothing to him. But when it comes to you, you're fine with just no effort. I don't know a single female that I've ever met that would actually be okay with that.
Like, are we dating? And he was being like that?
Yeah.
I'd probably just break up with him.
Okay.
And I'm not going to feel like, I don't know, I have enough pressures on myself, like, to be good. I don't need somebody to be like, oh, I'm not going to buy you this.
Both sides, the effort
donated $200.
Yo, Jay
to the
Butler,
woman with
thank
the
you.
rag on her head, you are the biggest PSA for why genital herpes is so dangerous. It's
Every
rotted
show
your
he
brain
talks
to
about
mush,
herpes,
and your lady parts must be rancid at this point.
Jesus Christ, holy
herpes.
fuck, Jay Butler.
Bring it in.
Oh my, okay, all right. Jesus Christ, Jay Butler. Normally he's more tame. I don't know what got into him tonight. He's a he's a urologist. Thank you. Yeah, so he always talks about herpes and various ailments that impact these sorts of things. Okay. I have some more analogies here when it comes to, well, you used to have a bunch of casual sex, but now you found a guy you like, you want to have a relationship with him, so now you're going to make him wait. This would be the same as if a guy were to say, or this was how a guy was moving, he used to take his dates to 3-star Michelin restaurants, but he doesn't do that anymore. So you can take the bus and meet him at McDonald's.
Now there's a bus.
Or you go to McDonald's, right? Okay. The cashier in front of you is like, what is it? The cashier, there's 3 people in front of you. They all get a cheeseburger for $2, $3, whatever. You finally get to the cashier and they say, that'll be $1,000 for you because I like you the most. Those other customers were just a mistake, or I was just having fun. No? Okay.
This is ridiculous.
What? That doesn't make sense. Is that not?
What's the question?
So I get $1,000 burger. I get $1,000 burger when everybody else got the regular price.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why would he do that?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah, so you're at McDonald's, right? You're in line for a burger. The 3 people in front of you, they get a burger for $2.
they're just chomping
You get
down
to
it.
the front of the line.
Yeah.
The cashier's like, that'll be $1,000 for you.
I have to.
Nothing's changed, by the way.
And you get
Okay.
extra pickles.
Now you're getting fucked by the industry. So lucky you.
And you just see those people just hoeing down on their burger like a pig at the trough, and you're just there, not knowing what to do.
Okay, here.
Is it because I'm black?
Are you black?
No.
Okay.
You get the gift of the chance to walk away.
How did race get brought into this?
No, just a comment.
No, it's more about privilege than race.
I think with all the analogies that you're making, it's pretty clear that you should feel upset. But I think when we're talking about sex, I think it's more personal. Like, I think at the end of the day, it's just how you feel. If you want to have sex with someone, you're going to have sex with them. If you don't, you don't. Like, food, sex, two very different things. The analogies you're making, clearly you are 100% in the right on that. But when it comes to sex, you have sex when you want to have sex. Whether it's the first date, whether it's the third date, whether it's the 8th date.
Do you think that's a good way to float through life? Is that you have sex whenever you want to have sex?
No. I think for right now, for the age personally that I'm at, I think that's great. But I think when I want to settle down and have a relationship.
But even for the age that you're at now, don't you think that comes at a price?
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $200. Imagine being such a red flag. A guy pretends he has a penny left on his debit card to get out of his date with you, or is 2 hours late and brings a friend. Just make sure you never call him again.
Maybe he wasn't feeling you and he was, maybe.
Who knows? I guess the waitress was in on it.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Grid 1. Appreciate it. But again, when it comes to this, like, me personally, if a girl had sex with 100 men on the first date, and then she wanted to wait until marriage for the number 101, that's her call. That's her choice. However, for me personally, and what I would actually recommend to other men, that is a completely unacceptable standard for you to, let me reframe that. That's not a woman that you'd want to pursue.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Like, that scenario makes sense, but that's not going to be the scenario in most cases.
I think if we get down to the nucleus of the point, though, what we're saying is that we have these sorts of standards, and you guys are basically saying, okay, you can have your standards, we don't care. Does it make you rethink it, though, if you actually did like a guy, and if there was sort of that tension? Would that make you rethink the mindset that you're in now, which is I'm young, I'm just going to have sex with whoever I want to?
Absolutely.
It makes you rethink it, as in, like, maybe I should be a little bit more sort of frugal in my younger years.
I think if I meet the right guy, I'm gonna settle down with him. I like him. Like, I don't want to be having sex with anyone else. I want to be having sex with you.
But like that's not the question, though. The question was more like in your, because you're college students now, and these days with the college students, I mean, it's just free love everywhere, and And I'm somebody who's not a choir boy by any means. Like, I've done all the promiscuous stuff. And I would say that even for me as a guy, there's an element of regret when you look back at your younger years and the more promiscuous days. Do you guys ever have that sort of thought process at the moment?
Absolutely.
When you are that younger age, that you're like at the peak of your sexual value at the moment?
I can speak on that from an older age, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I got into my first my serious relationship when I was 18, and I lost my virginity at 19. So I waited to have sex, I would say maybe over the average age. I don't know what the average age people lose their virginities to. And that's something that I wanted to do for myself, and I don't regret that, but I would never shame anyone else or judge anyone else if they lost their virginity younger or if they engaged in sexual acts younger as well. It depends on the person. It depends what you value and what makes you feel good.
Would you recommend it, what you did, waiting until you're 18?